Welcome back. Welcome to Trading Maze. Today is 17th of July, Thursday. We had a good day today. Yeah, absolutely crushed it. There was only one trade that was happening at the time. Uh, Only buying trade that I gave on Monday. Monday I told you there's a buying trade from 309, which actually happened today. Uh, it took a lot of time to get to that trade, but it gave more than 200 pips. 200 pips was our our target. I think we hit that, so it's probably best for that. So let me just give me a second. Let me share you my screen, and we'll get into the analysis. Yeah, I hope you can see the screens now. Yeah. So I hope you can see the screens now. This is today. What happened is today not a lot of movement expected. We expected this, but we expected to be a bullish movement. So there was a bullish trade that we did, that we wanted to do. I think this was the trade, no? Yes, we failed with this trade. Actually, it didn't give us risk free at all. So that was the first trade that I think. So actually, it's not actually a failure. I tell you why, because I exited before only and told you to exit as well, because there was, I'll tell you how we should adapt with the market and how should we identify that if that level is not working or working at the same time. So the level that we gave was this. This was the level, no? This was the level I gave. What did the market do? It came to that level. So 4 hours where we gave this level on the 4 hours time frame only. So what was our intuition? This market structure was our intuition, was it not? It was, no. So after after closing below this level, what will happen to this level? It becomes invalidated, right? Do you understand what I'm telling you? What I'm trying to tell you is, actually we could take a selling scalp here. We already tried a selling scalp. We could try again. And but let me tell you, this buying also very amazing buying. This one, this was a liquidity. This liquidity taking happened, and it actually tested 50%. I don't know why it's not showing. But it was a 50% as well. Fibonacci pay, and it's excellent trade. Excellent trade. We marked it. I marked it around here, and I bought it here. I bought it. If I undo, so it's somewhere around here. We marked it around here. You know this here. This level was given yesterday also. I told that if it comes to that level, that is, uh, yeah, that is a level to. So now this level becomes a selling level. So let's wait for this selling level to be tapped, and we can sell from there, which is 41.3 and 30 pips cars. I think we should be this should be able to capture little more than we expect. But there is a trend line here that is a little concern. Hmm. Actually, sell from here only. Sell from 40 only because there is a trend line. We can take that buffer in. Yeah. Let's have this trade. Sell from here only. Short position. Uh, I sold 40 level has a tab here. 40 has tab. I think you should sell wherever you can find. So sell. Yes, ठीक है. 40 pips का है sir. Yes, 40 pips का है sir. Targets will be, yes, 120 pips. Um, It would be great if we can catch this in the live stream only. That would be awesome. Let's hope we can do that. And be risk free if you enter. After the level, I'll mark the risk free level as well. This is a classic trend line trade. It's forming in the same session at high time frames. So at 1 hour के time, 4 hour का time frame is following. So that is why I told you to take this. And yeah, mm, okay. Yeah. So that is that is the trade. You can sell now also. Still there. Um, the target is 140 bits. This order block is already tested, so it should be easy target. When a lot of buying happened, there should be a pullback. Right. This is a better pullback than any. But at higher time frames, told you this is a great buying level. So if it comes back to these levels also, we will buy. Buying is our more main motivation. Here also 40 also we wanted to buy, but why the 40 level was invalidated? Now you can ask me. So this I think this was the close of 4 hour ka 4 hour ka close where it happened. 10:30 पे. Hmm. 10:30 पे this was the close below this level. So when this happened, it invalidated this market structure, and now it wants to go selling. So when it comes back to the same level, which is this level, we can expect a selling moment. But we sold just now because there is a trend line also. So possibility is there that from this trend line only it will fall because it's a trend line retest cut rate, and it's in the lower time frames. If you think about it, no, it's not in lower time frames, so there could be a double top forming. Formation of double top could be formed in the 15 minutes. So this is actually higher time frames cut trend line. See this trend line, it move. How did it move? Just if that's the case, then you should sell from here on. How did it move? Trend line. What's happening? I mean, well, trend line again. It's a very high time frame trend. So I think the 4 hour page. Yeah, it's a good trend line. And we could expect. We could expect. It came back. There's some lag in this trading view, I think. Higher time frames to lower time frames, there is some lag. ठीक है, but it doesn't matter. Uh, so it closes above this level. That will concerning. Until then, let's be in this trade. And TXY, let's see TXY how it's doing. Okay, TXY is pumping itself, but even if a small movement towards the downside for TXY can be a big momentum for gold as it is super bullish. Super bullish. It's just super bullish because of this only. The level already marked. See, this market is that man. That is just the market. So I told you from if this comes back to this level, 400 is easy. 400. I'm still actually still holding a little percentage of my quantity which I booked 300 pips. I booked 300 pips because I know the momentum. I felt it. The momentum I felt, and yeah, I hold it. But 200 pips was your target, so we'll calculate that only. So week wise, if you see, we're up. Yesterday we were up 1150 some pips. Today we lost 50 pips there, 50 or 60 pips there, and 200 pips cut trade we had. So mota mota we did 140 pips today. So 140 plus 150 on 1150 is okay. That's not much. How much more do we have? 120, 110, 210 more to go. Here, 210 more to go. Should not be a difficult task. If it hits 100 pips today, tomorrow, tomorrow because tomorrow I am expecting some consolidation after big moves like this. I'm expecting some consolidation on Friday because there is no news as well. So consolidation is expected, but these levels, I will come back to these levels because lot of buying happened. Very fast buying has happened, and it will take a pullback. Of course, it's gold, so it should take a pullback. It will, but how much time it will dance here only we don't know. There's that. There's always that. So yeah. So risk trigger level. Let's add risk trigger level and start the analysis. Today's analysis is very quite common. Nothing more to discuss. Liquidity on a higher time frame. Yesterday also same thing. Liquidity on a higher time frame, and we did this trade. We did risk free here. This trade I just gave for. So this trade I know will fail because gold is super bullish. I know this will fail, but we had to do it because we had to follow our methods. Our methods and our strategies should be followed. That is the most important thing. That is why I did it. Nothing more than that. So, why is targets like this? Yep. This could be seen is it historical level. Will be 30 pips from 339.6, 330 from and this level is our risk. Okay, should be very hard that one. This is the risk free level. Let me have the input as well. Yeah, risk free level. So while this trade plays out, it could hang there for a moment, for a lot of moments because it is gold is super bullish. Uh, so while we do this, let's go into daily time frames and see how our analysis was yesterday and how did the market do. So our analysis for yesterday was the same. I told you that if it comes to these levels, 40, 40 actually, right? Yes, after closing above here, 47 pay, I told you after 43 we can look to buy. But that closing that happened in the 4 hours below the market structure level, this closing, I'll show you again. This closing gave us the confirmation, this closing, which it should have not closed like this. It should have closed up above this level or into this level. It didn't do that. It closed below this level, which made it bearish. So that is why when it tested again at the same time, next 4 hour only, we have this bearish moment. Right next to we have this bearish candle. Right. You get what I'm saying? Now we'll see that again if we can capture the same selling from that level as well, the same level. Let's see if we can do that. If we can do that, I think it should be easy. 32, what are our targets? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's fine only. Can be done. 26, 25, we have another buying. The next buying would be 19. 19, 20 would be the next buying. That will be the last buying, I think. After that, market will definitely reverse. Last level of buying is 19 at these levels because after that 400 will be reached. 400 we will sell. I'll share you the details of 400 we're selling as well. But the last buying will be this. If it closes, so see, I'm telling you keep buying from here. But if it closes below that level, if any candle, I mean higher time frame, say one day candle closes below this level, this is invalidated, right? This is invalidated and it's bearish. So that is what we are seeing right now. So closing below this level has told us it's invalidated. So that is why we are out. We were out at 340 only. We started selling from. So we started buying from 43. No, 43 or 40. Yeah, 43 point something we bought. So 40 pay I told you to exit the trade because the closing happened below the market structure level. It's like a breaker block only. So the concept is a order block. It should have been satisfied, but it closed below that level, which made this a breaker block. And now, when it reaches that, it will finally uh, goes to the downside. Get it? Right. So that is what has happened. And as you can see, this told you 310 ka 310 309 around that level. I told you this will be reached and this liquidity should be taken. Yesterday only, yesterday only we discussed. If it doesn't buy from get buying from here only, intermediate level say if it doesn't buy, I was a little confused that key the that this level which the it gave move from, which is 19 ka level, is a good buying level, but it is not that good of a buying level because there was no liquidity. I was telling you yesterday. I mean, this liquidity is there, but there is just this liquidity just below this. So, without taking that liquidity, if it goes, so if you ask me this level of liquidity, will it come and test? It's probably not possible. It will come after 400 or something. But before that, this could be quite possible. This was quite possible. I told you that in last live streams as well. So after that liquidity, great closing, and see the 4 hour candle ka close how it happened. Who does anybody want to sell after this? Nobody wants to sell, but we are still in selling. It's just ki we have to follow some kind of the strategies that we do properly. That is why we did the last sell 35 ka selling also, which was risk free. Okay. So this is all the part of the process. But from here, it's probably good to buy, but there will be a little resistance candle here at this level, and it will actually be 32k. Yeah, 32 should be our target. If you ask me, that should be our target. But let's see how it turns up. 32 should be our 80% quantity ka target. Yeah, we should be looking it to be bullish, but the bullish trades that I want to take are here 25 pair. 25 I told you. 25 pair it comes back, buy the hell out of it. I told you this level also, buy the hell out of it. What level? Say 310 level. I don't know how many of you did. I told you 310 to have limit order placed. There's only many times that I can tell you that take from this level, take from this level. If I tell you to buy, buy. Don't and risk free after that. And don't think about it. Don't think about it twice. Right? ठीक है. That is how it was. It's 50%. As actually test uh, because this high was not considered. So here, you get it 50%. Now it has all the momentum to go towards 8380, and this selling we could see a little bit selling from here 82 we could see some selling. After that, it probably will go to 400 where we can see more selling, and from there buying and selling with is a consolidation in higher time frames is very good because we can buy and sell from both the levels, which is very good. Actually, consolidation higher time frames, not at the lower time frames like 50 minutes and 5 minutes, but in higher time frames like one day with the higher pipka range, then high that's something else. Right? But trending also is very fine. Trending also is a very fine way to trade. But the consolidation in higher time frames with higher pip range, something else. So this liquidity. Yesterday also the same happened. Yesterday also liquidity trade we done. Liquidity buying, liquidity selling, then liquidity buying now again. Because this liquidity which it took was enough for it to at least go to take this liquidity and fall from. But this liquidity is very high, and it had to fall till these levels and take these liquidity and still also take this liquidity to make the move that it needs, which is 400 plus ka move. 3400 is going to reach from here, as simple as that. Because the liquidity that it took yesterday was enough for it to cover this, but not enough for this. It was, and it was canceling it out, and actually liquidity from these levels, which is more promising than this level ka liquidity fine. So it happened Tuesday 15th July it happened, and Wednesday we have this fee. But this one 14th July pay 1 2 3 weeks we have, where from all these guys their stop losses are swing trade stop losses is here. So this is much more better way of selling than this is a buying. Right, this buying gave a faster approach because of DXY, but this selling is better, no? Yesterday also I told you we could have taken this trade, but this I should have predicted. This is a, it is predictable actually. It is predictable. This one is predictable. This consolidation is also predictable. Uh, okay, that is actually easy to predict, and that is what we did. And this liquidity. After liquidity, how candle form? At least if you didn't do it at the moment, it was very fast. After this, it gave only 10 to kitna, 13, 30 whips ka gap. 30 whips ka back can't be buy because after forming this candle, we know ki below this only we have to keep our stop loss. It will be a higher risk to reward ratio after that candle, and the liquidity sweep happened from there, right? That should have been done. I mean, not even liquidity. I marked this level. At least that should have been done. Monday by I marked. Monday by I told you to buy from this. How much quantity you have buy from this, and also it gave a, and we had a little more confluence of liquidity and 50% level also. What more confluence do you want to buy from this level? So that is all. That is I think the people who have been watching the streams, they know that they could hold it, hold this till at least uh, the next liquid, at least here 357 per to easily they can hold. So which is 500 pips more, 500 pips from the level. So they know they can hold till then, because I'm holding some of my quantity. I told you guys. So that is uh, that is all today. I mean, this consolidation, not consolidation. There is a movement. We could have sold also from these levels actually. I to because this was a selling level, and when it came back and tested from here also we could have sold. This is 4 hour ka. From here also we could have sold, which was the buying before. Now it's become a selling, right? So this could have been done. This could have been done also, right? These two sellings should have captured. And after that consolidation, I don't want to stuck in this news pay. What happened? News pay. What happened? News was actually what was news today? I mean, was it good for US or something? I didn't even see. No need. Price action already told you. Oh, employment great. Great. Sorry. No, sorry. No. Under my claims. Good for good for US. Interesting. Good for US. Okay. But US didn't move at all. Interesting. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what the news was. It does sometimes. I think 233 was okay. I think this should be a very good indication. Was DX5 increasing from the morning? Yeah, and I think they will have liquidity at all again. So liquidity cut trade also we have in DX5. Hmm. DX5 liquidity in gold, mainly because this didn't happen. No, this I mean it is bullish. It is very bullish DX5. After this fall, how much bullish even it is, it has to consolidate a little bit at here only. Because it just fell from yesterday. It can't just go from here only because lot of sellers are sitting here. Lot of sellers, right? And those liquidity are gone now. Now it's possible that will go up, right? So you could say कि gold can. So if it goes up, then gold will come down eventually. Yes, but gold is bullish. We will buy from 325 color. So let me have that trade placed as well. Remember this, and target should be easily 50 that 50 that we will look for the target. Stop loss is 55 pips. Okay, yeah, this would be the trade. Remember this trade. And selling already we are in selling. So are you selling till that level? I mean that would be risky. 100 pips ka at least will do. 100 pips also we can't do. 30, 80 pips we can do from this trade. Which does ask us the question key, should we do this with 1 is to 2 pay? Should 40 pips ka risk should we take? If it gives us risk free, that's very good sign. But I'm hoping it will. It should also, but higher time frames for its trend line cut trade, higher time frames for trend line cut trade is a good thing to have. ठीक है. So yeah, market was that. consolidated there here at a significant order block, struggled a little bit. Then 8 p.m. ka candle came good for DXY, bad for gold. 26th. Okay, actually this could have been actually a big trade, man. 150 pips ka trade here only we have. This is a what is this? This is a new trade we could have done. I mean, we could not have predicted that, but forecast was actually higher. So I mean, news trade I don't actually encourage at all. So I mean, but the price action does say ki, yes, it's going down because it came back to these levels after taking liquidity. Coming back to these levels is a really bad thing. And mainly 4 hours by what it did, the closing below that it did below the market structure and below these levels, the closing. That is main indication of it being bearish. And after that, when it checked this level and the change of characters that those happened, a lot of change of characters happened. Those be tested as well at some points. These are the change of characters. Those have been tested as well, right? So, is it Shoch Plus? It's actually Shoch Plus. Okay, change of characters testing happening there. Yeah. So next would be I think yeah this market structure 22 ka, which we already covered in our stop loss. So it should be at 25 say we should that strategy says ki 25 say we should buy. 25 is our entry and 55 is the stop loss. Let's see how it that goes. How that goes. Right. I think yes that is all. That is all today. I mean everything down to the last point I've explained. We have did a lot of trades. This one is the easiest thing ever. 50% Fibonacci liquidity. Always a daily time frame ka buying. Lot of confirmations. Could have gone with a higher quantity. You could have gone with a higher quantity. I have. I personally have. Right. Yeah. I think that is all for today. Nothing more. What is it? See, today from the start only. Nothing much to tell you. After this candle only we are mostly aware. But here on 10:30 pay, the 4 hour close only, we are mostly aware that it's going to be a real chaos and that it happened, right? Yeah, expected move, just that closing we needed, and expected move. Selling we could have done, we could have done selling. Uh, in this level also we could have done, but would have been nice to do it in the news because this is the news trade that I could predict easily. Because from here, if it wants to go up from here only, it would have gone. There's no closings will happen here. So all this is because of this. It wants to sell from here, right? So that is, I think, the easiest thing ever. Yeah, that's all the markets. So that's all today. This buying is selling. I just told you. Any other selling? Let me see. Let me see. If it breaches that level, and if you want to sell, you can. Yeah, this is a good level of selling. 49.50 again. I don't know how many times I've sold from that level or bought from that level from the same time. Mm. That would be actually that shouldn't be a problem. I'm thinking from here on it will fall and we'll have a good consolidation maybe. and we'll go. This liquidity was enough. This liquidity of very fire. This was fire, man. This was fire. 15 minute was also double bottom it formed. It was a fire. That is why we have this 300 pip count. More than 300 pip count. Okay, that is all for today. Uh, if you are in this trade, be in this trade. I told you you will be stuck in this because this is a higher time from the trend line. So 5 minute, 15 minute pay, it dances around for quite a bit. Right. Yeah. Risk free level I gave risk free at that point. If you think that TP is not worth it, then you could actually take out at that 10 pips only. Now it's at 10 pips, 8 pips, 10 pips, whatever. If you think that risk is not, I don't want to take this risk, which is only 1 is to 2, 40 pips, then you can leave it out. Doesn't matter. Okay? Okay. So levels all are clear, I think. With that, too, we end today's session. Uh, uh, Liquidity, after a long time, actually, after a long time, liquidity is being followed. I miss liquidity, and now we have it. So yes, liquidity is back. Lot of trades already happened in liquidity. We should, yeah. Now market structure will focus on market structure because that is the only trades I could do. Liquidity ticket trades are over. But here we have another trade, 44. But I don't think that will happen because the bullish nature of this is very high. This level told you buying 22 or 25, whatever. That buffer we should keep, right? If you want to close this, you can 4 pips. I'm in this. I'll at least take it to this or this. Nothing in between. So following the trading plan. ठीक है daily पे create candle close. If it closes above around here, then wick around this. Actually 20 तो है 20 तक तो बाइंग हो सकता है. So yeah, we are already included that 55 pips पे our 25 to 25 से buying here and we included that. Let's see what will happen. I mean, should we buy from 20, 20, 20? There's three things, three times we could buy 20, 22, 25. Mm. So if it's coming down, so 25 per the buying we bought, it's coming down 22, buy again. Uh, After it comes to 20, buy again with a little less quantity से buy करते रहना. That is how I could tell you. Then stop loss भी बढ़ाना थोड़ा. We'll have a buffer. Then yeah, it should be very easy for you. That should be a plus trade. ठीक है? Yeah, with that, I think we should end this session. Trend line is still being followed. This higher time frame trend line, which is the one we're looking for selling actually. This is the trend line that is being followed in the daily time frame. So it will close above this level only. That is 33 ka above only it close. It will close. It should close. Then I think yeah. So it should close below above that. So before that, I think it will go to that level, our level, and there will be a little buying from there as well. Yeah, higher time frames. So that is what's happening for our pair. Also, same thing. I think out of our grasp. ठीक है. Hmm. Day to day. I mean, should have waited for it for a long time. But if you're patient, you understand the consultation and all. You know okay, that this is just the move you needed to capture. Okay. Take care. Bye bye. I think you've done great and up. We're up. How many pips? With including today, I think we're up around 1300. Just around 1290, no? 1290, 210 pips to go. Let's see this trade that we are in. If it's putting us back, or it is going to move us forward. But that buying, 325 ka to 320 ka buying, that level is actually a good level, and yeah, it will at least give us our risk free. If it turns bearish because of market conditions, news, and all, that's out of our grasp. So I'm fine with that. So risk free is important, and yeah, those are all the trades. Uh, yeah, with that, we end today's session. Uh, have discipline and trade properly. Trade, over trade, or don't. Even if you have some slippage now over this entries and all, that's fine, man. You should do it because slippage is fine. But what is not fine is having that regret, missing the opportunity when you know you could have done it. So don't miss it. Uh, follow your strategies and trade with that. Trade with Maze. Trading maze with Maze. That is what our goal should be. Okay. Take care. Bye bye. Until next time. See you.